So Aditya Pankaj, congratulations. You narrowly lost out to China last night, but you're back today with a 5-0 victory over Austria. You must be very pleased with your performance.
Well, it was one of those tricky games. We really needed to get as many frames as possible because we've got tougher games coming up, and we just wanted to get the 5-0 win, but it was never going to be easy. Sometimes even a frame lost would have felt pretty massive. So the pressure was on, and I think we did well to come out of it, unscathed.
It's a very tough field here in Wuxi. How do you feel you can do this year?
Well, yeah, it's a single frame format and anything can happen, and then you have the doubles frame, and it so turned out that the doubles frame turned out to be very crucial against China, and we thought that would be the frame that would actually get us going, but it in fact was the opposite, where we were leading 2-0 against China yesterday, and then they won the doubles, and then things changed. So it's a very interesting format, and although you have your top players playing, the world number 1 and 2 is here, you have Ding Junhui playing, it still is very unpredictable and tough to predict who would actually end up winning the tournament.
And individually, both obviously very successful in both snooker and billiards. What's it like now to come together and play together to represent India in snooker?
It's nice. It's my second time. It's our second time, obviously, playing the World Cup. It's one of the different events on the tour. Obviously, I get to play on the main tour, and there's, you're playing for yourself all year long. Of course, I'm Indian and I represent India, but the World Cup and things like the Asian Games, and they have special meaning to the country. So it's always nice to be selected to play from the country and do something for the nation. Hopefully, take the trophy back.
And you guys are very popular in India. I mean, Aditya, your nickname is Mr. Snooker, and is that right?
Well, I don't know who came up with that. I think so. I think that's my nickname only when I'm playing in India, and only when there's one compere or one MC who calls me that. Nobody else seems to know about it.
And Pankaj, you're the golden boy, is that right?
You just won a few medals here and there. Yeah.
So obviously you're very big figures in India. Just tell me a little bit about snooker in India. How popular is it?
It's getting better, much better. We're getting a lot more tournaments now recently over the last few years, and obviously with the beginning of the Indian Open, it's given people a bit of hope, given them a dream of a brighter future for professional snooker in India, and I think that's a big step forward. But we definitely need a lot better facilities at the grassroots and to really build a structure which places like China have done. Something like that will take time, but the game of snooker steadily on its way up.
So Pankaj, do you feel that representing India here, do you think that can inspire a younger generation of snooker players from India?
Well, actually, there's a lot more awareness now in the youngsters, and they seem to be excited, with the idea of actually representing India and playing on the main tour and playing against the biggest names in the business, especially with Aditya and I being on tour for a while, and now that I'm off, but he's still there on it. The youngsters actually want to get there and actually want to play at the highest level, so they're really keen to represent India and get into the top ranks, and hopefully both of us will inspire the younger lot to actually go ahead and take the game to a new level.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, guys, and well done. Thank you.